music, your music, your music live. Your music, your music, your music live. It's your music live. It's your music live.
Ding, 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 indeed. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome into Your Music Live here on Studio Live today for yet another week. My name's Pete Johns, your host on this wonderful, wacky journey through amazing independent music. And we do it each and every week right here on this very channel, thanks to these folks here at DistroKid. If you're an independent artist, a creator, musician, you want to get your creations out there to the world, don't you? Well, you can do it using our friends at DistroKid. They're a digital online music distribution platform that gets your music out to all the places, and you can save 7% off your first year on any DistroKid plan just using the link up there or in the description. If you're new around here, the way this show works is we hang out here for about 2 hours. We play about 30 tracks. We play 1 to 2 minutes of these songs. You get the little sample of them, and then what you do is you jump in the description where I've got all of the tracks listed, all of the links there, and you go and you follow the artist that you dig. It really is as simple as that. If you've got a song that you'd like to submit for a future show, check out the link down in the description. Let's crack on because we've got too much great music for me to be rabbiting on. We're going to kick things off with Kaden Churcher. And they say Insecure is about the feeling of self-doubt and self-awareness. It was written and recorded back in January 2025 in my home studio and has finally been released. And we're going to play it for you right here, right now. This is Insecure, Kaden Churcher, to kick us off in style here on Your Music Alive. And we will play that song again, this time with the audio. I just wanted to make sure that everyone was listening and that you were all ready and enjoying the wonderful video. But instead, how about we listen to the audio as well as watching the video here of Kaden Churcher? What a novel concept. Let's kick this one off again and do it now.
Bottle up my feelings, never let you see the real me. I know I'm very good about. Scared to be so open and speak the truth so often. Oh, I know that is what I'm all about. I've been overthinking lately, love with the word maybe. It's so complicated, I don't know how to say it. Got so much to say but I cannot form a sentence. Maybe it is better in mind than on paper. This just can't keep going on. I lose my mind as soon as one foot's out the door. And it is never gonna change. I'm stuck in my ways. Wish that I could be anyone but me. Break it down easily, please understand. Take me anywhere, when be self-aware. Can't take it no more, I'm insecure. No changing, so I guess I'll face it. Oh, I've gotten very good about closed off forever, always say never. Oh, I know that is what I'm all about. I've been overthinking lately, love with the word maybe. It's so complicated, I don't know how to say it. Got so much to say but I cannot form a sentence. Maybe it is better in mind than on paper. This just can't keep going on. I lose my mind as soon as one foot's out the door. And it is it's never gonna change. I'm stuck here in my ways. Wish that I could be anyone but me. Break it down.
What a
easily.
freaking cool song. Just that indie pop lo-fi kind of vibe. Real music, right? As soon as I heard that, I'm like, we're opening with that because the lyrics are great, the production is fabulous, but it has that real human touch to it. Like, again, it's always a backhanded compliment that it sounds like, but you can tell that Kaden Churcher is a real person with real feelings and real emotions and sharing those and actually putting those into the songs. Nothing manufactured, there's nothing artificial about it. It comes from the heart, and that's what music should do. It should connect human to human, and that's what that song does for me. I'm throwing a subscribe to Kaden, and I've already liked that song. You can do the same by going down into the description and checking out all the links down there. And does Pete need to put a post-it note on his mixer saying check your mix minus for future ones? I do have a checklist. Believe it or not, we are professional around here. And by we, I mean me, because it's a one-man show. But I do have a checklist. And for some reason, I must have just glazed past the thing that says, check your USB channel is going to actually, play the audio. So there you go. A little behind-the-scenes stuff. Again, because I'm human. See, if you ever wanted to prove that I'm not AI, an AI bot version of me would never forget to, play the audio. So we roll with it around here. Hello to everyone. We will say g'day to folks. We'll do a bit of a whip around the grounds and say g'day to folks in just a jiffy. But I'll let you jump in, settle down, hit the like button, and listen to this next track from Katana Audible. Our friend Stephen Naprano and Christopher Brasard with some funky drive music. If you're out there driving and you're feeling funky, you're going to feel even more funky. Don't touch your phone. Don't put it down. Down. You'll get a ticket there. Don't mess around with this stuff. Do not touch your phone while you're driving. But make sure that it's on Your Music Live and you're listening to this one. It's called Foresight here on Your Music Live. Grab those Mahjong tiles and let's set up the board. I assume Mahjong's a game played with tiles on a board. Very cool stuff indeed there from Katana Audible. And yeah, a bit of a chill start to the show here this week. Sometimes we just rock your socks off straight away. Sometimes we just ease into things with some mellow tunes, and that was the case on the show this week. Let's play track number 3. It's from Harriet B. Yes, Harriet B says, a love song, a bit hopeful yet maybe resigned to failure. Enjoy. It is called If You Must Go.
Let's paint the sunset red. Forget the words we might have said. Let's banish clouds, sail across the sky. Let's wave this rainy world of ours goodbye. But if you must go, let me down slow. Let's build a world with every joy we find. A place where we feel safe, a place where love is always kind. Let's treasure dawn and midnight too. The dream we dream begins with me and you. But if you must go, let me down slow. And even if love falls through our hands, know that my heart understands. Let's try to hold on to the moments we
Harriet B. I love it when Harriet works with other artists, but there's something about her just solo work. It is just so, again, the great thing about the tracks we've played here is that they are all just humans just putting music out there to make you feel a certain way. And hopefully we'll pick things up. We got some rockin' tunes later. We got some more upbeat, up vibe stuff. But yeah, the sweet melancholy vibes there of Harriet. Oh boy, hey, I hope you are being happy today. And I hope you will be so kind as to go down into the description area below and hit the thumbs up button. 24 of you fine feathered friends have already done so. I would love it if all of you do it, because Tremor Bear is watching. He's always watching. He's one of our wonderful contributors and members of this community, and he's always there watching. And if he doesn't get 50 likes on an episode of YML, we don't know what will happen, because it hasn't ever happened. So let's just not risk it, hey? No risking it for the biscuit it. Yeah, I know. I like it when she does her solo stuff. A bit like you, Michael. Michael Zedland band here. I like all of your stuff. Kind of love your spoken word stuff that you do, but your funky, vibey stuff is cool too. Like, it's good. It's good to have both of those things here. Mrs. and kids back at school today. Busy morning in Perth. Yeah, we got one more week. I got up this morning and I just went, because you know what it's like, Matt. You know what it's like, everyone out there. If you've got kids, there's something about the school holidays. Early on when they're younger, school holidays, you're like, I can't wait for them to get back to school. But when they're teenagers and they just sleep all day and they basically, you don't see them at all, and it's like, I don't have to run you where? I don't have to take you what? I don't have to do how? It can be quite relaxing. Anyway, let us play our next song. Song numero cuatro. And this one comes to us from Sticks for Guns, who is an absolute gun at making great soundscapes. He says, loving the Logic Pro experience. I'm tending to feel my way through. Not watched a great deal of tutorials. I think it's around the corner, though. Waiting to understand the drum sequencer better. Me too. I'm sorry. Maybe it's a good timing. Maybe, Richard, I should do a deep dive sequencer tutorial so that I can learn and pass it on to you as well. We're going to play this one. It is Sunset Before I Work. Sticks for Guns. something about the way Sticks for Guns puts together a track. Amazing soundscapes indeed. Yeah, Cannibal Ren, you say, oh, you feel a bit weird being 15. You're the one talking about mahjong, my friend. I don't think I've ever seen anyone under the age of 60 playing a game of mahjong, but good stuff indeed. Yeah, definitely. If Sticks for Guns isn't doing something related to, syncing with movies and TV or video games, yeah, I think you should. Because that's some very cool stuff there. Yeah, round of the pause all round, absolutely. Definitely has a big encompassing sound like Stars in Space. Spot on indeed. Excellent stuff indeed. Hey, let's do the whip around and say good day to all the fine folks who are here with us live. If you're here live and you want to hear your name called out by a weird, bald Australian bloke, now is your time to shine. Hello, Cannibal Ren. Hello, Frankie Frank Terzo, Maddie, Scott from WA, Strings and Pucks. Hello, Jeremy Brasard. We already heard from Brasard on this very show. Queer cartoon Cowboy, Professor Boomer. If you missed the Nerd Fest with me and Prof last week, go check it out. It was so much fun. Jenny Jolivet, Adorable Anarchy, Lewis Cook. G'day to you, Mike. And Dawn Genez, Adorable Anarchy. I said your name, but I'll say it again. Hello to Michael, a.k.a. Zedland bound, our wonderful furry friend Tremor Bear. Mark, sup, bro? Hope you are doing well. Hugh Caldwell. And yes, Tremor Bear calling for 50 likes are coming your way. Repeat to fade. Great to see you here in the chat zone. And I think we had Alexander here earlier, who was here for a good time, not a long time, because it's like midnight. Yeah, thank you. Mark was there live. It was a lot of fun. Again, if you're a giant nerd, I know many of you are, then yes, you will have enjoyed seeing and hearing all about the history. Chris Lane Sr., hello to you. The history of music, computer music. I definitely had some flashbacks. There were some things that Professor was talking about, and I'm like, oh my God, I hadn't thought about that particular video game in like about 3 decades. And then I'm like, I vividly recall playing Bard's Tale on like an Apple II in a computer lab in primary school at age 8. So it brings back the memories. If you like the nostalgia and the memories, you'll love last week's Creator Town Hall, and you'll also love Adorable Anarchy. Did I see Adorable Anarchy's coming up on Jade's show this week as an interviewee? That's pretty exciting. Here's a piece I wrote several years ago, a meditation piece for a client. I use Logic Pro and loops. My piece is called Church of the Self. It's a mental journey anyone can experience, starting with walking to their inner self and journeying through rooms or different places as they unwind. You'll hear sounds like walking and doors closing, chimes, distant harp, and water running. All kinds of cool stuff. The total piece is 11 minutes long. Suggest you start at 1:55, which is what I will do right now. Thanks, Pete. P.S. I have no idea if I was in standard tuning. Yeah, you never do know with Adorable Anarchy. Always in some sort of weird tuning, no doubt. Let's give this one a spin. Adorable Anarchy. Had to sneak a little bit of the harp in there for you. I got to tell you, go and listen to that one. I was listening because I do a pre-show where I listen to all the tracks and just make sure everything's cool. I listened to like the 2 minutes that Adorable Anarchy suggested there, and then I kind of just let it keep playing. And it got to like 5 minutes later, and I'm like, I better listen to the rest of the tracks and finish setting up this show. So that's a good sign that I was so relaxed I kind of forgot to work. So don't play that while you're trying to get stuff done. But if you're trying to relax and unwind and disconnect, absolutely. Oh, yes, the Habs are playing. Oh, they just got scored on. Oh, Jeebus. That was bad timing. I look down and I see a bunch of blue folks celebrating. 1-1. Yes, exciting times. I'm always, this time of the year, I'm a little distracted because it's round one of the hockey playoffs. There is always, whenever I'm live, there's always a hockey game going on. So I try to multitask, but it doesn't often work out that well. But yeah, let's go Habs because Florida. Because it's like, you got to go for Montreal when they're playing a team from America's Wang. Oh, no, now all the Floridians are just like, "Arr!" Yeah, you're right, it's in Florida. Christopher Brasard is up next. This song is about the weight of feeling like you're prone to making mistakes, but knowing the only way to get through hell is to keep going and try to get better. Here. Let's give this one a spin. This is called Lighting Fires to See the Light.
Closer than I've ever been. Heat waves rise between you and I, consuming all that is passion. Like a night is going to spread the speeds we've never seen before. Anxious and prone to make a mess. Just keep in mind that I am yours. I'm trying to be a better man. For my love, my other half, my best friend. When the shine dims and there's not a glint inside, I'm lighting fires to see the light. I'm trying to be a better man. For my love, my other half, my best friend. And when the shine dims and there's not a glint inside, I'm lighting fires to see the light. Bottled up continues to grow, and the storm inside me is starting to show. And I've noticed you noticing the way I hold it so close. But however close it seems, it just does not compare to how close I hold you, my dear. You're the light in my despair.
Just perfectly chaotic and messy and real and just, I love it. It's just all over the shop in the best possible way. Like, don't get me wrong, some straight four on the floor rock and roll is always cool, but something like that where you're like, I got no idea where this is going. This is great. Like the percussion and then the bass kicks in and the lyrics and the counter melody coming through with the second vocal there. Yeah, really, really cool. Thank you very much for Sharon. Remember, Sharon is Karen and Sharon is Karen. Hey, we've got to spin that wheel coming up in just a jiff. So get your typing fingers ready. The way that works is that twice per show, once at the end of the first set, once at the end of the second set, we do a little thing called spin that wheel. You put a hashtag that I tell you in just a jiffy in the chat. And then if the random number spinnerer spins up your name, you get to choose a song to play. Simple as that. It's good fun. Who doesn't love a bit of gambling? What's an indie music show without some sort... No, sorry, they call it gaming. The industry would like you to call it gaming to make it not sound like gambling, because gambling has negative connotations. Gaming, we're just playing a game where you lose all your money. No, there's no money exchanges hands hidden in Your Music Live, except for our wonderful sponsors, DistroKid. Thank you, DistroKid. We love you. Check them out in the description. This is Michael, a.k.a. Zedland Band. He says, an Eastern twist to a Western melody, leaving for Japan in a few days. Well, this was a week ago. So are you in Japan, back from Japan? Michael's always around the place, and it's very cool. He gets out and about. And yeah, let's go Habs. In fact, hashtag. All right, let's play this tune. This is The Sharp Tongue here on Your Music Live. There you go, Cannibal Ren stepping up, can animate a love story to this. Very cool. I like it. Very world music-y indeed. Yeah, some of those great instrumentation that we have there. Very nicely done. Exactly, it does. It fuses a bunch of different styles together in a really cool way. Michael, a.k.a. Zedland Band. Hello to you, Beccatrix, the Bardess. Hello, Denise. Good to see you here, my friend, as well. Very nicely done. Yeah, look, Frank's made the hashtag. We're going with hashtag gaming. It's a happening thing. So why not? You got to go with the flow, don't you? Or you got to listen to your chat room. So hashtag gaming if you would like to jump on in and have your chance to win the Spin That Wheel and have one of your songs played right here, right now. All right, while you get your hashtags in, we're going to play another track. This one comes to us from Mike Ton 618 Ton Ton. Is Ton ton or ton? I learnt ton, but that's the metric system. I think you say ton in other places. I made this for a fun, groovy time, a fusion of drum and bass, I feel. I mean, you can't go wrong with taking drum and mixing it with bass. It's like chocolate and peanut butter, isn't it? It's just perfection. Let's give this a spin. It's called Jazz Class. Mike Ton. How do you get your whole song played on Your Music Live? You make it exactly 2 minutes. Because I play 1 to 2 minutes and I see a 2-minute song, I'm like, I'm going to play the whole thing. Plus, yeah, it just had that really dramatic, compelling kind of groove to it. Absolutely. Hypnotic and enticing and super cool indeed. It's been a chill kind of first set. I wonder what the second and third sets have in order for us. Well, you're going to have to stick around and find out. And don't forget, if you are a member of this channel, you can join me for the after party that happens straight after Your Music Live. It's where I let my proverbial hair down and we have a chat about, well, let's be honest, probably hockey, because it's a bit like the playoffs are underway. But we'll talk about all things going on in the world of Studio Live today, in the world of music and Apple and whatever you want to chat about. We usually spend 30 to 60 minutes after the show just winding down, and it's always a good old time. You can become a member, $2 a month, membership button just down below, or go to studiolivetoday.com/member. I will give you one more worth of song. Great word saying, Pete. You English speak good. Ooh, he card reads good. I'll give you one more song to get you a hashtag gaming into the chat. And if you would like to do that, what I'll do is I'll put you into a big wheel, you spin around, and if it lands on you, then you get to choose the next song that we's gonna play. And it could be your song. All right, but while we wait for that, let's play this one from Horrhythmius, who says, hey Pete, I originally made this song for an EP entitled False Adage, but I changed the EP into a concept album and the song didn't fit what I was looking for. I ended up changing the track's name from Broken Bones to Javavav and released it as a single using DistroKid, of course. The name came from one of my friends who told me what it sounded like to him because I couldn't think of any ideas what to call it. Okay, Javavav? Yavavav? Javavav? You tell me how you do this. Let's give this one a spin here. This is Horrhythmius here on your Music Alive. How rad is that, right? Somehow makes sense. Very cool stuff indeed. I know, yeah, just... and look, if you want to learn the background... No, we can't play that. Go watch that, though. It's a funny clip. Not safe for work and definitely not safe for playing here on Your Music Live. The side chat. But yeah, go check out the chat I had with Professor Boomer, all about chip tunes and the early ways, like the fact that you think, oh, why did they sound like that? It was the limitations that actually made chiptune, because you're literally using the music chip, the sound chip, the SID chip on the Commodore 64 or whatever sound chip it had. And they usually had like 2, 3, 4 voices. So, yeah, you're not talking about holding down a chord with like 8 different notes playing at once. You got 3 voices to do everything: drums, bass, lead. And that's why you get that sort of sound where it's like always arpeggios and it's always just slightly off, because you could only trigger one voice at a time. But if you sort of trigger one and then another one really fast, it almost sounded like a chord. Chiptune, yes, my beloved. See, Cannibal Ren wasn't around when there were these limitations. But he's smart enough to go, hey, people, like old farts like us, we really appreciate that early video game sound. And it's rad. All right, we're nearly ready to spun the wheel. Got to add Gary Hubbs. Gary's got a last minute. That means Hubbsy, he's going to win. You know that's what usually happens, isn't it? Whenever someone comes in at the last minute, they just swoop in, join, and then there they are. They're in. I thought you were booing. Frank Terzo said, Gary Hubbs, boo! Boo! All right, we are ready. Yes, that 8-bit sound, or it was like 4-bit was like that PDP. Anyway, sorry, I'm fascinated because I think more people should go and watch our giant nerd fest. It was so much fun. The Geek Out session. It was so cool. And I want all people that come on my show now to bring their own presentation. I got to just sit back there and just chill and enjoy it. It was rad. All right, we're going to spin the wheel. Are we ready? Oh, Chris Lane Sr. Oh, he's put the cat amongst the canaries. Chris Lane. He's an often winning competitor. Let's see. All right, we've got the names up here. Got all the entries. We're ready to spin. Let's turn up the audio. Let's see what we got. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. And we're off and racing, and it's spinning. The wheel. Is it going to be Chris Lane Sr. or is it going to be Frank? You wouldn't hear about it. You wouldn't read about it. You wouldn't know that was going to happen. He just did it. He just did it. He just came in, just like the Montreal Canadiens. Just came in there and just put the puck in the back of the net and has won. Very cool stuff. Rigged. All right, let's get the maybe that'll be the second one. #rigged. See, and it would have been Gary. If it wasn't for Chris, it would have been Gary because it's always the people. I say that. I don't think it's happened in the last month that the person that's come in late has got the win. So, Chris, we do have a Chris Lane set. You're going to see Chris's wonderful flowing locks later in the show, but choose another song for us, Chris, for us to play to finish off the first set here. While we wait on that one from Chris, got this one from Jeremy Laura. You might know them as Strings and Pucks. I like that we've got, what is it like? We've got people with dogs. We've got people with pucks. Like, I love that folks have their interest as well as their musical interest, their other interests in their name as well. Alrighty, we'll play this one. This is a cover. This is, I'll just read what they say. Jeremy says, acoustic cover of Bruce Hornsby's The Way It Is. To get the rhythm, I decided to pluck the strings instead of strum. It was the closest way to get the feeling of a piano. And I really love how this one turned out. So we're going to listen to it right now, The Way It Is.
Standing in line, mugging time, waiting for the welfare done, 'cause they can't buy a job. The man in the silk suit hurries by as he catches the poor old lady's eyes. Just for fun, he says, get a job. That's just the way it is. Some things will never change. That's just the way it is. Oh, but don't you believe them? Said, hey little boy, you can't go where the others go, 'cause you don't look like they do. Said, hey old man, how can you stand to think that way? Did you really think about it before you made the rules? He said, that's just the way it is. Some things will never change. That's just the way it is. Oh, but don't you believe him?
Love the finger picking. If you've never done it or tried to do it, it looks easy. Jeremy's making it look easy can guarantee you it's not. To get the timing and to hit the right strings and to make sure that you don't get that muted tone, it's a challenge. It's concentration. Like, you got to practice to get that good. Like us G chord strummers, we can just strum away, but to do the finger style, it takes a lot of practice and a lot of effort. Very cool stuff. Yeah, round of applause, please, for our friend Jeremy. And if you haven't checked out Strings and Pucks, he does some great live streams, releases some great cover songs and videos. So go over and support the folks who support Studio Live today. We've got a wonderful community, a family. But people overuse family these days, don't they? It's like, hey, fam, sup, fam. It's a bit like chat. I don't call you chat because I don't like that whole Twitch vibe of just like, oh, you are an entity called chat. No, you're a group of wonderful people. You're not chat. You are more than just your chat. Chris Lane Sr. was the winner of our Spin That Wheel, and he's going to close out our first set with an oldie but a goodie. This is a track called Scar Chris Lane. I'll see ya. Got to sneak in a little bit of Tom. I've just changed your name, Dom. Tom Dorogrosa. Excellent stuff there. We all do. We all have our struggles. Yeah, you just don't know. That's why you just got to be nice to everyone all the time. Because, you don't know what people are going through. And everyone's experience is different, yet similar. And if you've got scars, if you're going through hard times, just know that there's people out there, there's help out there. You're going to be able to pull yourself up. Won't feel great all the time. This human experience we have can be uncomfortable at times, but there is always a way through to the other end. And as I was saying yesterday, we did a happy hour all about peace. And I was like, what's your other option? Like curl up in the corner in the fetal position, rocking back and forth? No. You got to pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and frickin' get on with it. And I say that sometimes you just need to lay in bed for about 7 hours. That's also okay. But then eventually, get back up and get at it again. And if you can't, call out to someone, get some help. All right. Very cool track. Chris Lane Sr. finished off the first set in style. That was a cool... See, that set built, didn't it? Like, we started with some chill stuff, then we had some sort of chip-tuney stuff, and then we just started rocking a little bit right towards the end there with Chris Lane Sr. So who knows what the second set has in store? Well, I do. And you actually do too, because you can jump in the description right now and check out said second set, all of the links to all of the artists. Yeah, there was a question there saying, I can't find that artist. Use the description. I've already linked all the tracks, so if you're listening to someone and you're like, I want to go and subscribe to their YouTube, just use the description because it's much easier than typing in and searching. So they're all there for you. I've done the hard work for you. If you could do me a solid before we kick off this second set, check out our wonderful sponsors, DistroKid. They are awesome. You can release an unlimited number of songs, EPs, and albums for just one yearly subscription, as little as $24.99 per year. And you get 7% off your first year of that by using the link up there or down below. And many of you are already using DistroKid. And I've got to tell you, it's the one service that when my yearly $44, because I'm on the slightly higher plan, the Musician Plus plan, when my $44.99 per year rolls in, I'm like, this, compared to other subscriptions, think of your Netflix, think of your Disney Plus. I'm watching the hockey on Disney Plus right now. I pay like $17, $18 a month for the low-end version of Disney Plus, just so I can watch the hockey. And yes, it is really weird to fire up Disney Plus and go, do I watch Simpsons or the Habs playoff game? Well, they're right next to each other. When it was the ESPN app, it made more sense. Anyway, I say all that to say the one subscription that will give you value and keeps on giving is your DistroKid subscription. Check them out down in the description below. All right, hit the thumbs up button for me. Have you done that? Some of you haven't. Some of you have been like, I've been meaning to, Johns, but I just haven't got around to it yet. We have 33 kind thumb lovers so far. If we can build that to 50 by the end of the show, I will be your best friend forever. It's true. It's just true. Let's kick off our second set. Let's do this with Greg Hutato. He's back. He says this one is about when you have troubles in life and knowing there's a better way. It is called Troubles. It is Greg Hutato, and it's on your Music Live.
Troubles not come away.
It's not surprising that myself and our friend Greg Hutato grew up on very much the same sort of music. Very cool stuff. Yeah, very 90s sort of grunge, post-grunge era. We're talking Pilots, we're talking Alice in Chains, Soundgarden, that sort of vibe. Very rockin' way to start the second set. Yes, it's got that Alice in Chains vibe, doesn't it? Absolutely. Yeah, round of applause for Gregory Hutto. Our next artist off the blocks here is queer cartoon Cowboy, who says it's springtime in England at the moment, and this song was inspired by 16th century folk songs about the coming of spring. I used GarageBand wind instruments for the first time in this, which I think helps give it an old-fashioned sound. Thanks as always for doing YML and bringing the songwriting community together. This is Queer Cartoon Cowboy and April Time on Your Music Live.
Where do you go when the sun is shining? The birds are singing, the bluebells blooming. Where in the woods do you walk all alone? In the shade and the solace of April time. In the canopy, blackbird and song thrush and cuckoo rehearsing their madrigals. There where you walk, the wild garlic is springing, the primrose is gleaming and sighs as you pass. How I long to be with you there, to walk where you walk, to breathe in your air. Vanishing memory, oh God, is so fair. You haunt me, I haunt you, I yearn for your love. The love we once loved in our April time. Vigorous life in the voice of the robin, the white of the blossom, the green of the leaf. All of our griefs, our frustrations, our anger, our furious yearnings recede and retreat. Hope is the favor.
That is really, really good. Those GarageBand wind instruments really do punch above their weight, don't they? If you've never used the oboe, the clarinet, the bassoon, they're actually really nicely sampled digital instruments and works perfectly for that track there from Queer Cartoon Cowboy. So thank you so much for sharing it. Yeah, round of applause. Very emotional and considering it's coming into winter time here, I know it's the exact opposite, where you folks come into springtime at the same time that I come into winter. But hey, I've had my summer. I've had my good times. Now it's time to be chilly again. Although it's April and it's still like 23 degrees today, so I'm not complaining. I'm going to go out for a lovely autumn walk. Autumn is good because autumn's like spring without the pollen. Where my allergy sufferers at. Yeah, having to pop a 180 milligram frickin' Claritin every morning. Otherwise, you are just a dribbling mess. Your eyes can barely open and you just... Anyway, you know what goes on, don't you? Anyway, I'm not exactly unhappy that it's autumn here and you get to walk around and see the nice reds and the foliage. But for those coming into springtime, enjoy it because the flowers smell nice in springtime. Cannibal Ren. I was so bored I made an 1800s butcher slave version of my main persona. I love making all sorts of different versions of him. He's so bullyable. There you go. This is Shackles, Cannibal Ren. Cannibal Ren here for a good time, not a long time, with their tracks, and that one was super cool. Anyone else like reading those words in their head and thinking that as cool as it is as an instrumental, you could definitely do like a voiceover, like an old 1800 style voiceover like this, and it could be the slave. You know what I'm saying? Yes, very, very cool stuff there, Cannibal Ren. And if you want to feel extra bad about yourself in your own music creation, 15 years old and has been creating amazing tracks like that for like years now. Very cool, very nice and crunchy track. Yeah, delicious. Smooth or crunchy? What's your peanut butter preference? I used to be a crunchy guy. As I get older, I'm going more smooth. I don't know what it is about it. I've switched up my peanut butter preferences. Up next, we've got Nox, and they say, hi, I've been on your show a few times. This song is my attempt at being a bit more cocky in my music, yeah. This is a track called Arrogant, and we are stepping it up a notch here with some beats here on your Music Live. Let's us take a listen.
I just want to take a second to appreciate everything God has given me. I just need a little more.
Thank God for the breath in my chest and the weight that I carry. The nights I was lost and embarrassed or broken, but never abandoned. I'm not the best son, I admit it. I question the road that I'm headed, but I'm ready to bond to the end. If I started it, I ain't invested. The grind never stops and relentless. Everyone says that I'm so disconnected. They say I'm arrogant, stuck in their head again. When I come out, I move like the president. Putting that pressure, I'm setting the precedent. Back in my mind, I've been battling everything. Y'all are not getting it. Hey, no, they ain't getting it. Y'all are not getting it. I'm moving different. Hey. They say I'm arrogant, cool. I been that one, I don't lose. Back of the line, now I lead. They gotta follow these moves. They say I'm arrogant, facts. I put the team on my back. If you ain't real, then don't even step where I'm at. They see the results, but not what it took. I played it smart, they were off the book. They call me nice, I've been raising the bar. Come on, from nothing, now I'm reaching the stars. They call me nice, I was lost, now I'm found. God give me strength to rise from the ground. Hey, rise from the ground. Thank God for the breath in my chest and the weight that I carry. The nights I was lost and embarrassed or broken, but never abandoned. I'm not the best son, I admit it. I question the road that I'm headed, but I'm ready to bond to the end. If I started it, I ain't invested. The grind never stops and relentless. Everyone says that I'm so disconnected. They say I'm arrogant, stuck in their head again. When I come out, I move like the president. Putting that pressure, I'm setting the precedent. Back in my mind, I've been battling everything. Y'all are not getting it. Hey, y'all are not getting it. I'm moving different. Hey.
How cool is that? Yeah, I love the 3 layers of the vocals. Like, really cool beat, really cool flow. But the 3 layers of the vocals, so you've got the main vocal, you've got the sort of response vocal, the ad-lib vocal in there, and then just that female vocal as part of the beat all the way through. It just works so well. Really, really good stuff there from Nox. And you can check out Nox down in the description. Good night or good morning, Queer Cartoon Cowboy. Yeah, 1 a.m. is a late time. So I appreciate you staying up and hanging out with us. And if you're here on the replay, because I know many of our friends in the UK and Europe, our mate Scott Borthwick and others can't be here live. I get it. Hopefully you can catch up on the replay, and hopefully you're like, oh, he's talking to us. Yes, feel free to leave your comments and let us know what you do. I do like going back and reading through the comments after a YML, because it's not just the artists that say, oh, thanks, Pete, for having me on the show. People will come on and they'll be like, oh, this week I really loved this, and this track. And it's not that they're not all cool tunes, but it's just so cool to hear and to see what people are digging from the community. It's very, very cool stuff. All righty, let us continue on and play this one. This is from John W. Adams. This is your brain on sleep deprivation and Easter candy. Any questions? Yeah, it's called Pills. John W. Adams on your
They've
Music
got red
Live.
ones, white ones, tiny little green ones, blue ones, yellow ones, hot and pastel pink ones, orange ones, purple ones, and some that kind of brownish. Some are even colorless but still make you feel clownish. Some you take at night, some when you are waking, some to calm you down when you feel you should be shaking. They took unnatural plants and split them like Smeagol, created legislation to make them illegal for you and me. Wait, what? Huh? They get government grants to research the cures, use the money to lobby on stricter rules for you and me. Some you take at night, some when you were waking, some to calm you down.
Jim Henson doesn't have a hand in this. See what I did there? I see what you did there, Jeremy. Very, very cool stuff there from John W. Adams. Yes, the medical industry, kind of evil. Not all. You know who I'm talking about. Some of you are doing the right thing and trying to help, but tells you what, yeah, there's some people there that weirdly, for being in a profession where you try to help people, like what, help by emptying their wallets, more like it. Yeah. Very cool stuff there from John W. Adams. Let's go to our next track. This is from Jeffrey Rains, who says this song is about resilience and timing, stepping away when the world feels misaligned, but holding faith and clarity, harmony, then recognition will return. And song's a basement recording by humans. Video is AI and is new last week. Hope you enjoy. And yeah, again, music is 100% human. I get that some people use AI for their videos, and I don't hate it, especially when it's done like this. Like AI that's trying to fool you and be a deep fake and just replicate things. But I like what Jeffrey did here, which is what a lot of folks are doing, which is just using AI to just be a bit fun and ridiculous. So let's take a listen.
We were out when the crowd came in. Had to choose, would we sink or swim? They forced our hand, but we stood our ground. We'll be back when the world comes round. I was left when the world went right. Lit a candle on the darkest night. Walked away from the whole damn crowd. I'll be back when the world comes round. I'll be back when the winds change direction. I'll be back with a brand new sound. I'll be back when the storm has passed. Back when the world comes around. I'll be there when the rest get wise. Learn firsthand and realize. They'll see the truth when it's finally found. We'll be back when the world comes round. I was right when the world went wrong. Became so clear that I didn't belong. But the ebb and flow of style is well known. I'll be back when the world has grown. We'll be back when everybody's laughing.
Absolutely a toe tapper, isn't it? Good drive and song. See, the second set, like we set you up in the first set with some sort of laid back chill vibes, and we've been rocking and rolling and hipping and hopping here in the second set. It's just the way it goes sometimes. It just sort of chunks together. Or maybe it's that thing where we make it that because it's happening, that sort of bias you get from the experiential bias of a thing. Anyway, really good tune there. Yeah, a little Tom Petty in there from Jeffrey Rains. Absolutely. Love it. Yeah, Kenny Rogers Stofferson. Yeah, great melody, great all-round track. And again, I know, look, AI, I'm actually getting bored even thinking about it, let alone talking about it. But AI music I just don't like. That's a personal thing. And I don't think that it should be created by people just prompting things on keyboards and creating songs that are created from the music of other people without their permission. For some, and look, I may be a hypocrite here because video, but if it's a picture of yourself and you're using AI algorithms to create just fun and weird and wacky videos that can't exist in the real world, like flying through the sky and stuff, I don't know. It hits different to me. I feel different about it. And if that makes me a bit of a hypocrite, then I apologize. Well, all right, let's move on. I'll give you another code word in just a jiffy, and then we'll do a second spin of that wheel. But before that, we've got Repeat to Fade. Hey, Pete, back for a third submission with a tune called Turn the Lights Out. This one was tracked in Cubase over a year ago using a Yamaha Revstar Ibanez bass and Easy Drummer 3. Production was inspired by early Alabama shake sound as a starting reference. Not sure it ended up there, but at least you know where it started. The song is about those emotional bullies who keep repeating their own narrative over and over, pushing their version as some distorted version of the real truth. Basically, an ugly version of psychological control. Here. Let's give it a spin. This is Repeat to Fade. Love it. How cool is that? Yeah, excellent mix, excellent lyrics, great meaning behind the song, and really, really well put together. I love the video too. I like a good lyric video, but with also some good imagery going on there too. Excellent work all round. Repeat to Fade. Check them out down in the description below. I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but you came across from John's Indie Over 50 community. If I'm totally wrong on that, I apologize. There's so many different sub-communities that we've all kind of smooshed together into this one big harmonious musical love fest that I kind of forget sometimes where folks have come in from, their entry point. But yeah, really, really good stuff there. Thank you for sharing. I know. Really catchy rockin', just bopping tunes here in the second set. All right, well, come over and grab this tune. Now, I'm going to have to play this in Spotify. Normally Spotify can't play this right now. Okay, see, because I don't pay for Spotify, and I don't have. I'll hold this one. I'll see if I can find it on. Oh, maybe I'll just try it straight away. Let's just go to YouTube and see if we can find this track because. Yeah, the Spotify links often no good for me. This is Ty Baron and Fire. Let's see if we can find it over here. The link I used to use to convert Spotify links to there it is. Okay, it's right here on YouTube Music. That's cool. So yeah, there used to be a thing called Song.link. There was Songwhip originally, and then there was Song.link. And none of them work anymore. They used to be these great services where you popped in a Spotify link and it gave you this page with all the links to everywhere else. And again, because I'm not a Spotify premium user for reasons, which I'm sure I've ranted about plenty of times, I can't play specific songs all the time at Spotify. But I can play it on YouTube, and that's what we're going to do. All right, I say all that to say, Ty Barron, I kept the original recording of the guitar solo from 99 and recorded the song again in my home studio. It was mastered by Justin Coletti in New York. This is called Fire, Ty Barron.
Now that you've gone, I must go on, all on my own, write a new song. My world is black now, I will grow wise, soar like the owl, into the skies, climb through the clouds now, butterflies do, out past the rain, open my eyes, open my heart, rainbows will rise, and I will fly with all my might, into the night, into the fire, over the treetops, into the dark, cover of night, into the mire, into the fire.
Really nicely done. Very mellow, just chilled out tune there from our friend Ty Barron, and Fire. Very cool. I'm going to throw a subscription on their channel. Very nicely done. Yeah, very moody, wasn't it? Very moody. All the Habs are up 3-2. Oh, there's a penalty though. Oh, who got the penalty? Oh, the Habs. Go on the penalty kill. All right, sorry. Hockey. I apologize. I love hockey. So sue me. Multitasking. Happy Ron is up next. He's from Florida way, I believe. No, he's from San Diego originally. I think he's lived in Florida. Anyway, Happy Ron says, when you get to play with Mando Man, you have to do your most popular song. Of course you do. We've been seeing this gig of Happy Ron playing with Mando Man the last few weeks, and it's fun to see. So let's jump on over and listen to what we got this time around.
How's it going, buddy? Yay! One more time, how's it going, everybody in the back? Yay! My name's Happy Ron, this is Chris. Together we are Happy Ron and Chris. And we've been playing together going on about 15 minutes now. So we go way back. This is my most popular song, and Chris wanted to play it with me. It's called Terribly Happy, and sing-along song. When I go, terribly happy, you go, terribly happy, terribly happy. Terribly happy. Terribly happy. Terribly happy.
Terribly. Oh, I'm late.
Was working back in groceries for many long years. Was looking for ways to pack up my tears. So I write my songs, try to make them snappy, cause it makes me feel terribly happy. Terribly happy. Terribly happy. Terribly happy. My good friend got pregnant, got sick in my car. While I built the crib, she just went and barked. So when she finally had that baby, she terribly happy. Terribly happy. If life gets you down, turn it around and be terribly happy. Terribly happy. Ladies and gentlemen, Chris.
Mando man sure can Mando, can't he? Very cool stuff there. Love seeing some wonderful collaborations, live music, all the good things going on there. Terribly happy. Absolutely. Yeah, he's looking amazing. Like, I think before I go out and play live, I need to watch a bunch of Happy Ron because he's got a way of just engaging, doesn't he? It's like, it gives you no choice. He's like, you're going to engage with me. I'm up here. I'm singing. I'm the one put myself out there. You better be engaging with me. Very cool stuff. What a mandolin on a new song, Settle for a Ukulele. Yeah. I know, Matt, when was the last time you heard a Mando solo on Your Music Live? Exactly. Yeah, you're right. Shouldn't shred that hard. Very, very awesome stuff. 3-3. Come on, Habs. In fact, let's make this hashtag Habs, and we'll habitually... If you don't know, the Montreal Canadiens, who are called the Habs, for reasons that Mark has explained to me before and I've forgotten, they're playing the Tampa Bay Lightning in the playoffs at the moment. So if you'd like to participate in the second, spin that wheel and see if we can knock Chris Lane Sr. off his perch and get a different winner. You can put hashtag Habs, Habs, in the chat right now. I will go through and set up all of your tunage, set up all your names while we play this tunage. It comes to us from Pedro Susa. Original song written by me, composed, arranged, and mixed in Logic Pro. It's about the atrocities being committed in Gaza. It is called Little Olive Tree.
She wakes before the morning light, dust still sleeping on the land, pours a drop of water down from the trembling of her hand. The wind is thin, the ground is dry, but she hums a lullaby to the tree her father grew back when the sky was blue.
Every leaf a memory, every root a prayer untold. Still she tends your broken limbs like a story growing old.
Sing, little olive tree, for the ones who cannot stay. Sing of the hearts that still believe, though the world has turned away. Once her boy would climb your arms, chase the sparrows, kiss the air. Now she waits beside your shade, as if he's still there.
I got so into the hockey talk. I was just ranting about hockey. You missed nothing in that 30 seconds. That's 2. Things come in 3s. What will I mess up in the third set? Exactly. From hot mic to no mic. We're doing it live. We're doing it live. It happens. It happens. No, like I said, you just missed me ranting about the hockey. So you didn't really miss much on that one. Let us do the spin. What I was saying, the other thing I was saying is, do we want our friend Chris Lane Sr. to be the last one who has entered in? Because he is the last one that has been entered in. And he won it the first time around. Is he going to win it the second time around? That would prove that there's something to the rumor, to the myth, that if you are the last person in, yeah. What do you reckon? No final entries? All right, but don't blame me when it's Chris Lane Sr. Yes, I accepted your Red Wings, so I've already put you in there. Let's do this, shall we? Let's turn up. We've got the music still playing in the background. We'll turn that down, and we'll grab this one here. Oh, I'm doing well today. So the thing is, I woke up this morning, I'm like, I feel really good, really refreshed. I think today's show is going to be an absolute perler. And it has been. Just this guy's messed up a couple of times. It happens. I'm human. Humans for the win. Do we have Lord Cyclone's already in there, I believe? Yes. And Strings and Pucks, yes. All right, so we've got everybody. And we're going to hit the button. Let's do it. Ready? Spaghetti? Go. The epic battle between creators. Where will it end? It is Jeremy versus Matt. And the winner, and still world champion, is Matt Scott. That was a little bit Game of Thronesy. Not that I've ever watched Game of Thrones, but that sounded a bit epic, like elves battling whatever else there is in Game of Thrones. I don't know. I've never done that. Yes, I accepted the Wings and the Rangers, unlike the playoffs. Oh, burn. But yes, Matt is your winner, Matt Scott. Feel free to let us know what you would like us to play. Or you know the drill, mate. All you need to do is in plain text here in the chat, just put your artist name, the platform name, and then the name of the track. And I will spin it up in just a wee jiffy. While we wait on Matt, we got some other Australian legends, although a lot of their videos happen to be filmed in Italy. And this one is no exception. You probably already know who I'm talking about here. G'day, Pete. Here's a brand new one from us. Never Surrender is from our compilation best of album called Time Capsule 21 to 26. The video was filmed on location in Italy. Hang on. Frank, this one's for you. Filmed on location in Italy. That wasn't a good ring. Let's try it again. Italy. Where are my Italians at? All right, let's spin this one for you. This one is the Lilly Pillies, and we're going to spin it for you here live on Your Music Alive.
Never surrender, stand your ground. Never surrender, don't back down. 'Cause this is your freedom, hear that sound. Never surrender, don't back down, don't back down. Show all my mistakes and push me around to drift away. A voice deep inside burns like a flame. It tells me to fight through the pain. So
Absolutely. It's so distinctively Lilly Pillies, isn't it? You can tell when it's a Lilly Pillies track. And look at the beautiful, gorgeous scenery that you get to check out while we hear the Lilly Pillies shredding. Exactly. Every track is a hit. And it's so weird. It's so funny to think of like time capsule 21 to 26 because that's been part of this show. We first played the Lilly Pillies, I'd say. Well, I'm sure it was in 2021, like during the lockdowns, shutdowns, and all the rest of the downs. And to see the progression of Manny and the Lilly Pillies over that time is super cool. It's like that thing. You can be like, I was there at the start, and many of you were as well when we first heard the Lilly Pillies. Alrighty, we're going to close out this first set with a selection from Matt Scott. And the reason I say a selection is that he didn't choose his own song because he's a gentleman and a super nice dude. He's chosen a song from our friend Wild Rose Cece, who will be surprised when she finds out she was on the show. It is a really cool cover that she did of a Jethro Tull tune called Life's a Long Song. And we're going to play it for you right here on Your Music Live.
Fallen awake and you take stock of the new day, and you hear your voice crawl as you choke on what you need to say. Well, don't you fret, don't you fear, I will give you good cheer. Life's a long song, life's a long song, life's a long song. If you wait, then your plate I will fill. As the verses unfold and your soul, it suffers a long day. And the 12 o'clock loom spins the room, you struggle on your way. Well, don't you sigh, don't you cry, lick the dust from your eye. Life's a long song, life's a long song, life's a long song. We will meet in the sweet light of dawn as the Baker Street.
So cool there. Yeah, Wild Rose CC. And how can you go wrong throwing a cute doggo in your video? Like, it just takes it to the next level, doesn't it? Very nicely done, Wild Rose CC. And good job, Matt, for choosing to play that one for us here. Great selection indeed. Hey, guess what? That's the end of our second set. That one was a little different again, wasn't it? It was super rockin', had some variety in there, and ended with that nice cover song at the end there. So thank you to all the artists who contributed to that set. Hey, we got a problem here, folks. We got a small issue, and that is that we only have 37 likes. And Tremor Bear is insistent. I've spoken to him before the show, and I said, Carlos, what are you going to do if we don't get 50 likes on this week's YML? And he says to me, this is a fictional conversation that you just made up in your head right now, Pete, so I don't know what I'm going to do. And I said, great point. And then I moved on with my life. But thank you. We've had another couple of folks who've hit the like button. If you've forgotten, please do so. Hey, huge thank you. Shout out to these folks here, DistroKid. They have been sponsoring this show for more than 3 years. They are my go-to platform. If you want to release your music, you want to get it on Amazon, Tidal, Deezer, Spotify, YouTube Music, Apple Music, all the places, 1 yearly subscription, you know where to go. DistroKid. And if you've never used DistroKid before, you're in for a treat because it is super easy, super simple, but there's heaps under the hood. It's like playing Texas Hold'em poker. It takes a minute to learn and a lifetime to master. It's the same with DistroKid. In 1 minute, you can be just releasing your first song. And then you spend the next several years explore. I still haven't even tried all the features of DistroKid. It is super cool and it's really affordable. Save yourself 7% off your first year on any DistroKid plan by using the link up there or in the description. Alrighty. Are we ready? We're ready to rock. We're ready to play some more tunes and jump in here for our final set. I think so. Well, we're going to start off with our friend Chris Lane Sr. Yeah, that guy that won the thing. We get more Chris Lane Sr., right? Absolutely. Let's do it. Yes, 50 likes, please. And thank you, Jade. Thank you, Jade, for doing the extra moderation duties. Because you probably noticed we're without our friend Thomas Christ here today. He leaves a big Thomas Christ-shaped hole in the chat. But shout out to Thomas. He is a legend. I think he's missed like 2 ever Your Music Lives. So, and he does it all out of the goodness of his big, kind, warm heart. Let's play this tune. Chris Lane Sr., he says, "Hey Pete, this is my latest song and it features James Myers on drums. I wrote this last year after a period of loss and I finally figured out how I wanted to convey that in the video recently." This is Chris Lane Sr., Say Goodbye. How cool is that? Chris Lane Sr. Love the video concept. Love the song. Really good, really heartfelt. And again, humans connecting with other humans, putting it out there, putting yourself on the line, showing vulnerability. It's also super important and really, really cool. Yeah, it does. Hits hard, doesn't it? Saying goodbye is one of the toughest things to do. This life of ours is beautiful, is wonderful, but it's short. So you gotta do the things that make you happy. Tell the people that you love them, and do the best you can. Right? Again, it's the whole thing I said before. Sit in the corner in fetal position, rocking, or move on and do the best you can and help others as well. Very cool stuff from Chris Lane Senior. We're on the homeward stretch here. If I go a bit faster than usual, it's, there's a hockey game featuring my Western Conference team, the Vegas Golden Knights, in an hour and a half. So we're going to be all wrapped up like a bow in that time, including the after party, which is coming up straight after this one. If you're a member, you'll get a notification in just a few minutes because that's being set up as we speak. My team are in the background setting it all up while I do the show. No, I'm setting it up while I play songs. This is Sensors working overtime, and they say, "Hi Pete, long time no speak. I hope you are well. I haven't done anything in a long time. As usual, this solo project and was recorded on an 11-year-old Mac on an old version 10.3.5 of GarageBand. Cheers from Sensors." This is called Hindsight on Your Music Live. Sensors working overtime, putting that 11-year-old Mac and old GarageBand to work with that one. Very cool, very kind of shoegazy and interesting video too. Nice production all around there from Sensors working overtime. Speaking of Frank Terzo, we weren't, but he commented on that particular track. Frank's got a new song, and it's always a celebration when our friend Frank has a brand new song. He's of Italian descent, and he's Canadian. Let's go Habs. All right. Hello, Pete. This song pays homage to Robert Johnson. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame describes him as perhaps the first ever rock star. They say that back in 1937, he sold his soul to the devil at a local crossroads in return for musical success. Growing up in a small town in northern Ontario, I remember many of the locals canvassing for big box companies to come. And years later, these same people regretting it. The connection between these two stories feels clear. Be careful what you wish for. Here. Let's give it a spin here. Church Bells. Frank Terzo, Your Music Alive.
I was born in a little old town. I was born
lilacs and blossoms fill a little old town. Yellow's primed in a little old town. Yellow's primed in a little old town. The creeks in the hilltops fill a little old town. Now the banker suits and payoffs sweat the little old town. Said the banker suits and payoffs sweat the little old town. And the sirens filled the soundscape in the little old town.
Had to sneak a little bit of that bluesy guitar solo in there. How about that one from Frankie Frank Terzo? And thank you, Frank, for the earlier donation. Only took me an hour and a half to say thank you for that, but I appreciate the super chat too. 5 Canadian, that's 2 toonies and a loony. That'll my first beverage when I go watch the Vegas Golden Knights this afternoon at the sports bar. My first beer is on Frank Terzo. Thank you, Frank. Appreciate you, mate. Yeah, how cool was that? Frank rocks. It's true. It's just true. And just, yeah, suits you so well. Again, I love Frank's more sort of, gentle, considered acoustic-y stuff, but that just had tone for days in that one. Very, very cool stuff. And yeah, very, very bluesy progression and really, really well played there. Good stuff all round from Frank Terzo. Up next, Stephen Power. Hi, Pete. This is Stephen Power of Bad Rabbit, wearing my Sunday best film composer name, Stephen Power. This track was inspired by a request to score a short film, a modern vampire story. The director wanted the motorbike chase scene scored in a hurry, so I wrote Night Ride in 20 minutes. I hope you like it. It's only 1 minute 15 seconds long, so you might be able to play it all. You know what? I will. I commit to the 1 minute and 15 second length of this track. Night Ride by Stephen Power. Kind of wanted more. It was over before it started. No, very cool. Like, I like it, yeah. And for being created in like 20 minutes, that's pretty gosh darn rad. Yeah, excellent mix, great production, very nice build up there. We do listen to all kinds of music, absolutely, and if you would like a song considered, all you need to do is do exactly what Jade Star says here and fill in the form down in the description. I've got to update that form because it says you might be waiting 2 to 3 weeks. Well, we sort of extended the show a little bit. That was back when I tried to keep things to a tight 2 hours. These days, we let things slide a little bit more and we'll have a bit more. It felt like an intro scene for a heavy hitter type character. Absolutely. The original Terminator. Yeah, 80s sci-fi kind of vibes. I agree. Wholehearted. Lee, hey, thanks again for being here. Do not forget to hit the thumb button. I know every YouTuber and their dog wants you to hit their thumbs up button and you probably get sick of hearing it, but we got to do it. Hello to Clancy's, by the way, and you asked a question earlier and I really didn't respond. When did you pick up your radio jock DJ presentation style? Very impressed that you never dry up. Yeah, look, practice makes progress. If you saw me when I was first doing this, it basically came out of doing a few courses in my work, my day job. I did a couple of presentation courses, one called Think on Your Feet, which is all about being able to just talk and make things up as you go along and work out what you're saying as you go. And another one called The Skilled Presenter. And then I just started actually enjoying presenting in my day job. And then when I started doing this job, it was about presenting information in an edutainment style. So being able to have a bit of fun and make fun of yourself and not take things too seriously, but at the same time, still get a message across. So I sort of adapted that tutorial style to doing a live stream where I'm here engaging, interacting, and most importantly, sharing your awesome music. But good question. And I often, look, imposter syndrome is probably overused and overstated these days. There are times where I think, why do I get the right to do this? And then I think, bugger it, I'm going to do it anyway. And that's my philosophy towards music as well. Just do it. All right. Now, speaking of which, myself and Augur's Audio Cult have been getting together the last few weeks. They haven't chosen to do this, but I like to do it because their music, their soundscapes, are great, but I used to read the big story and then I'd play the music. But I think it works better when I do it as a little voiceover. So let's see what the Augur's Audio Cult have got in store for us this week. Jurgensen is one of our most laid-back members, always positive, with a very calm demeanour. Born in Berlin, Germany, he's an inspiring rapper and producer. His parents did not like his drive for music and looked at it as a distraction. Once his parents divorced, he moved to Ontario with his mother. Living in Ontario was more expensive and stressful for his single mother, leading into constant arguments. One day his mother snapped, kicked him out of the house and refused to give him his father's information. Jurgensen was hurt, but more driven than before. Greenstone, who is the highest ranked creek, heard his music online. They started emailing each other about music. Then Jurgensen told him about his living situation. And Greenstone was delighted to help. Augur's Audio Cult. Works? You reckon? I like it. I like being able to do that. And again, they haven't told me not to. So I'm waiting for them to send in a song and say, Janz, could you just play our music? We don't really need your voice over the top. But I don't know. I think it adds something to it. I think it's fine. I hit a homer. Good stuff. I appreciate it. Thank you, everybody. All righty. Yeah, the vocal syllables with a beat and long drawn out words. Yeah, I like it. I like it. It's fun to do. People have often said that they're like, oh, you've got that voice. You should be like an ASMR. You should be like, it's time to relax. Let your toes relax. Now let your kneecaps relax. And I could do a whole thing, but I don't know. Maybe. Could be my calling. Maybe the next generation, once this like people stop wanting to make music, which hopefully never happens, then maybe that's a thing. Yeah, look, 9 missing for 50. If you haven't already hit the like button, I know, hassle. But we're playing a Mike and Dawn Janz song up next, so I suggest you hit the like button because Mike and Dawn want you to know that you like them. You really like them. All right, let's play this next tune. They Say, a love ballad we recorded during Christmas vacation. We were blessed to have our grandson play bass and our son joined us in the background vocals. We can all use more love, right? Please start at 156. We can cue that one up for you. 156 means we can play the rest of this song. So let's take a listen to this one. It's called Love is Real by Mike Janz. Here on Your Music
Love is so real, pierces through the fog, and those clouds in your mind to help you see. The sun still shines on you and me. Shines on you and me. You know it shines on you and me. Yes, it's true. Da, 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 Love's a work of art, can heal a lonely heart. Love is real. Love is real. Love's a dream come true when you find someone who loves you too. It's so real, pierces through the fog. And those clouds in your mind to help you see. Yes, it's true. It is true. Yes, it's true. You'll see.
How beautiful was that? Oh, Mike and Dawn Janz, and a beautiful track there. Wonderful backing vocals, absolutely. Really nice stuff. Yeah, it's just great playing, great production, all round awesome stuff there from Mike and Dawn. Yeah, just classic. Look, could you say it's a bit cheesy? Oh, that's a cheesy love song. Yes, embrace the cheese. Enjoy the cheese. Allow the cheese to simmer. And make a fondue. Oh, mate. How long has it been since I've eaten melted cheese and dipped things in it? Bring back the 70s, I say. Fondues for the win. Let's get some more melted cheesy goodness in our lives, hey? I think so. I think we're ready to... Yes, it is time. It's time for the anti-penultimate song. That means we only got 3 songs to go. I'm sad too, but don't be too sad. Because you know why? Because we've got the after party coming up straight after the show. Yes, despite the fact that the hockey's gone into overtime and I've got to watch the Vegas game as well, we're still going to have some time for a little after party, a little wee chat happening straight after this show. So if you're a member, hang around. In fact, I might give away some memberships. I'll do that after this track. Yeah, let's do that. And this track comes to us from Splinter. You know Splinter. Oh yeah, You know, if you don't know Splinter, you're about to experience Splinter for the first time. Not the, ow, I touched a piece of wood. Not that sort of Splinter. The rockin' sort of Splinter. They say, hey, Pete, hope you're having a great stream today. We really are. Apart from Pete's couple of mess-ups where he was not muted sound. Apart from that, it's been fab. Hope you're having a great stream. My new track, X-Ray, is a song I wrote about looking for answers when you're in a dark place in your life. I wrote, recorded, and produced the track in Logic Pro. Hope y'all enjoy it. We're going to jump on over here to slaps.com, hit the play button, and all enjoy it together. Splinter on Your Music Live. See, this is the mistake some folks make. They leave YML too early. You gotta hang around for the anti-penultimate, penultimate, and ultimate songs because there's always awesomeness there. And Splinter, no, this is, there you go. This ain't no brie. This ain't no camembert, baby. This is rock hard cheese. Okay, that doesn't sound too appealing. This is a sharp cheddar. There you go. That's a bit better. It's like, ow, this cheese is like rock hard. No, not so good. Oh, this is a fine parmesan that you can grate over your spaghetti. Yeah? Very cool stuff indeed. And speaking of very cool stuff, Habs win! Woo! They did it for me just at the end of the show, just so that I can relax and enjoy the after party before the Vegas game. I'll turn off my Disney Plus now because I don't need to be watching that. I'll play the penultimate tune and then we'll do a giveaway of some memberships. Because why not? If you want to become a member though, $2 a month, that's a pretty good deal. That's fair. I would go as far as to say that that is very fair, considering you get to come to the after party every week. You get to hang out with me and the crew here. It is super fun times. Hi, Pete. We wanted to share our latest track, Not All Right. We believe people are not synonymous with their politics and that honest self-reflection benefits all of us. A pathway to growth and change. This song was written in that spirit. An invitation to look inward. We know it may not be for everyone, and that's okay. Thanks for supporting independent artists. Yeah, if you remember this band, Trendy Cuts, that we played a few weeks back. Look, if you're not into it, I got to say, music is about sex and drugs and politics and rock and roll, and without those things, about 90% of songs wouldn't exist. So I get it. Won't be for everyone, but I kind of think that I like to say we're post-politics. We're just, it's almost like He-Man now. It's like Skeletor and the Masters of the Universe. Like, there's no sides anymore. It's just good and evil. But anyway, I digress. I'm going off topic, but we want to listen to this track. It's a rockin' tune. It's Trendy Cuts, and it's Peace Prize, a punk protest song. And we are playing the wrong song. We played that one last time. I messed up. Let's correct that. There was your third one. We were waiting for the third one, weren't we? We're actually playing this one called Not All Right. Let's try that again.
Those who hate themselves are the most dangerous kind, breaking their backs, then breaking their minds. Shouldn't be them turning the fun on everyone else when they come undone. You think you turn out alright? Hold on to the lie with all of your mind. You think you turn out alright? No, you didn't. No, you didn't. Turn out. Face your addiction, don't push it on me. You need the orange stroke to tell you what to see. You hate yourself, but won't look at your soul. Worshipping your leader, begging for control. You think you turned out alright? Hold on to the lie with all of your mind. You think you turned out alright, but no, you didn't. No, you didn't. Turn out. You cry about bullies when lashing out and play the victim with a world-class pout. But tell me your daddy, thanks, we're all sad. Keep your delusions, you can be as bad. Alright, no you're not. Alright, no you're not. Alright, no you're not. No you didn't. No you didn't.
We're not all right, but you know what we are? We're together, and we're here to share the love and the joy and the respect and the diversity and all the best things that come in life. And we will not stop. No, we will not. I will not back. As Tom Petty once said, I'll stand my ground, and I won't back down. I won't. Sorry, I played that on the happy hour yesterday. It's kind of stuck in my head. We do have a members after party coming up, so members will have got a members notification. You'll also be sent there straight afterwards, and you can use that link to jump into the foyer, to the lobby, to the stream, and get ready for a chat. It won't just be about hockey, but it won't not be about hockey. All right, should we give away some memberships? Yeah, let's jump over here. I just need to go into my own stream because I can't do this except by going into the stream itself. We're going to come down here and I'm going to go to the membership gifting. You can gift memberships too if you like. I'm going to give away 5 of them right now. That's $10 worth of memberships. I'm hitting the button. It's going away. It's going and doing its thinking. Who's going to get these free memberships courtesy of me? It's going to go to Dominic Costin, BCH2N, Nathaniel Liddy, Binary Truth, and Floating Bus. There you go. A cool collection of cats that have got themselves a free membership just for rocking up. Just for being here, just for being part of the crowd, the crew, and the show. And I hope you have enjoyed this show. A huge thank you to all the wonderful artists that we've played on the stream today. They were all cool. We started mellow, we eased in, we had some nice sort of pop, we had some nice laid-back, chill tunes. We then kind of rocked out a bit in the second set. And then the third set, we had a mixed bag. It was all over the place in the best possible way. You never know what you're going to get when you come along to a Your Music Live show. So thank you so much for being here. A huge thank you to these fine folks here at DistroKid. Yeah, if you're an independent artist, if you're a creator, and you want to get your music out there to the world, right? Yeah, you want to use DistroKid, and you can do that by checking out the link up there or down in the description, and you can save yourself 7% off your first year on any DistroKid plan. If you'd like to do me a solid before we finish up here, you can drop a thumbs up button, hit the thumb, and that will just tell, what it does see is it tells the YouTube robots that the other YouTube robots, that they should tell humans to come and watch the show. It's a good old time. It's fun, and I appreciate you for doing it. We are going to go out with our final track here. I don't know why I always insist on playing Russ at the end of the show. He's just a great closer to the show. He's a great bloke, and he's a great show closer. And we're going to do that here today as well. He says, "Hi Pete, this is a remixer track I sent you from a cat named Vienna. Thanks from Russ." We are going to go out with this one. This is Sublime Magic, Russ 8889, and a cat named Vienna. Hey folks, please be kind to yourselves this week. Be kind to others. Keep creating. And I'll see you next time here on Your Music Live. Bye for now. See the members on the after party.
Too many times.
You think 8 hours is enough? These things can take a while.
Feeling that times.
You think 8 hours is enough? These things can take a while.
Part of me. Too many times.
You think 8 hours is enough? These things can take a while.
Feeling that times.
You think 8 hours is enough? These things can take a while.
Times.
You think 8 hours is enough? These things can take a while.
Part of me. Too many times.
You think